Hey, hey,
Hey guys,
welcome.
everybody.
Doug the Jump 3.
Yes,
So we got Team McD in here. We got Michigan Life above the 45th parallel. And thank you guys for the congrats. Auntie Ann, thank you for the congrats.
sorry, I thought we were already live. We're already talking to everybody, thinking that we're live.
We're experiencing technical
Sorry,
difficulties.
sorry about the a delay on that. 2 seconds or 2 minutes. But yeah, welcome to the live. And yes, thank you for congratulations on the 1000K.
Congratulations on surpassing the 1K. Yay! Yes.
Yes,
Lori Larkin, hello. Glad you made it.
yes. Thank you for joining us.
Now you finally get to see our faces. Oh, I gotta turn down the volume on the tablet playing over here too.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know I had volume on my computer. I'm the builder part of this
Yeah.
team, not the tech part.
He doesn't know about that, but thank you for coming in. Hi.
I always say I can
Hi,
build it.
Michigan Live. Hi, Michigan Live. Thank you for coming in.
You know, I always say I can build or fix anything except my computers, my laptops, and usually if they go down, I use them as boat anchors or shiny pieces of stuff on building things. So gotta add some kind of cool stuff to it. So anyway, we wanted to wish y'all a happy Memorial Day. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen our short or not on that, but I am a veteran myself, and you know, I did about 4.5 years, and you know, you couldn't tell it by by all this, but you know, I went from the shaved bald head, 135-pound guy to 200 pound and all the hair now. I guess it's just part of getting old. So
That is so true.
we see Lori Larkin giving all the love out there.
Definitely. I know we haven't did any monetizing right now, or yeah, we're not in monetized yet.
Yeah,
So
we still got to
we
get
still
our
got
watch
our
out.
hours to go, so we're working. We have to work on that. So if anybody got any time, not pushing, but to watch our videos, that would be awesome.
Shoot, we don't care if you watch them. Just put them on play. We don't care. So this is our smoke here. This is
You'll probably see some of our dogs coming in and out. They do love to come visit.
This is the papa dog of the bunch here.
And we don't usually sit on this side, so they'll just come up and they'll say hi.
Yeah, they're spoiled rotten, all
And
5 of them. They are super spoiled, and we love them. They're like our kids.
Hey, Drifting Dreamers are in here.
Yay, Mike and Lisa. They made it.
Awesome. Thank you for listening. I know you're on the road. I know. We were talking to him earlier.
Volunteer, Auntie Ann. Get it, girl.
Yes. We're gonna put you as a mod. That would be awesome.
Gotta tell us how to do it.
Yeah, we have to learn it. Yeah. I think we have to get on the his and do it.
Send us an email or something, or who knows?
Yeah, I think you just click on it. I'm not certain. We'll have to get over there. I have to get over there and do it.
Can you tell us how to do it? We're reading.
I think you have to do it while you're there and on live. So.
Do we have to? Does anybody know? I'm sure Auntie Ann knows.
I know Auntie Ann knows. Come on, and even Drifting Dreamers. Come on, Drifting Dreamers. You
Click
can
the
answer that
5
question.
dots. The 3 dots next to my name.
The 3 dots next to her name.
Auntie Ann, 3 dots. Oh, right there. Okay. All right. Got to be smarter than the toys you're playing with. There we go.
There you go.
Yep, I guess I'm not smarter than the toys I'm playing with.
What you have to do is what you have to get over. Understand? Yeah, like that.
Okay. Adam's I'm not fast enough on it.
It'll probably take him a minute to do that, so we'll go ahead and continue.
There we go.
Oh, right. That is awesome. I am so glad that we have you guys that are in here. This is awesome. Glad that we could celebrate together. we've been working on for some videos, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have one out. We've been having some difficulties on that, so that will be coming. A video should be coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
Cross my fingers.
And Deanne, hopefully you're the moderator now.
So you're one of the moderators. We'll get you in there.
So anyway, if y'all haven't seen our short, I know if you've seen Mike's live today, Drifting Dreamers 5 live today. If you haven't seen that short, you really got to check out that short. It's about to hit 251,000 views.
Yeah, there you go.
So
awesome.
Yay! Awesome.
Awesome.
I knew I liked her for a reason.
Yes. First moderator. Thank you, Deanne. Very good.
And we're trying
awesome. So we're just starting out on that. So yeah. So we will be going live every Saturday. I know it's offered on Saturdays, but we really, when we get our boat done and we go out on the weekend, like we want to go live on where we're ever at. We'll sneak up somewhere. We'll make sure we have internet. We'll sneak up somewhere where it's quiet, and we'll have our live there, and we'll have a beautiful background every single time. But that's, it's gonna be a minute until then, but that's where we're gonna start it out right now.
Man, we started this channel with the houseboat and everything in mind on this whole deal. Because this is like, I started this houseboat, like I bought this thing like 6 years ago.
Hi.
And
welcome to our channel.
And then, one thing led to another, and then I finally got a motor for it. And then once Mary and I got together I guess it's been about 5 years now we've been together, 5, 6 years. And then she's the one that really started pushing me because the damn thing just sat out there in the yard. And she's like, come on, let's do it. So then, Mike and Lissa with DD5, they got us into the whole YouTube thing. We thought, what better way to do this? Let's share this adventure with folks, I think it's really awesome. So in the meantime, the whole Junk to Gems is like, everybody was always telling me, you're all the time turning junk into cool things. And so I thought, well, let's start out there and we'll work on building that. So eventually that's where our channel is going to kind of go to is more of the adventures on the boat with the, with all the dogs and our shorty here and getting out there and being able to enjoy that and showing y'all some of the cool things that are around North Central Florida. What? So who else we got in here? Life in your 50s? Yeah. Hey, welcome. Appreciate you joining us.
That's awesome. Welcome. I'm glad that you guys are joining us. Hoping the internet is going down or not going too slow.
And thank you, Aunt Deanne. That's awesome of you. We're going to try to make it around 7 for the most part. I guess just because, like Cindy Brown, she kind of gave us a suggestion of Saturdays. So, and we all realize that, we're like an hour ahead of most of you. Like Michigan Life, they're on the same time frame that we are, but everybody out west is all on that hour earlier. So
yeah, that's true.
Oh, and for all you Arkansas folks, I did this just for y'all. I got the red and I got the black on, so just to show some of that Razorback support.
Oh goodness, that's terrible.
It was. That's too damn funny.
We still love you.
I did it just for come on anyway, mainly.
Yeah. Just to pick on him.
Because he doesn't like my Gator stuff up here. He's like, he says I'm an all right guy except for my choice in football.
That's awesome to hear.
It's
awesome to hear.
It's 6 o'clock
my
time.
It's 6 time, yeah.
That works just awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we were so. And just so y'all know, on our 1,000 this morning, so we go to bed and it's like 970 something. So we thought, all right, 977 is what it was. So we thought, all right, well maybe by morning, but this thing going viral, that we'll maybe hit it, right? We'll wake up and we'll hit our 1,000, we'll be good. So I get up this morning and it hit 997. I thought, oh, all right. So now it's gonna teeth us for a little while. Oh, it did, yeah.
Yeah.
Went to 999. Then 998, and then 999, and then it sat there for like 2.5 hours before it finally clicked over the 1K. And I had stuff to do outside, like I'm trying to clean up this property across the street and get our campers and stuff off of there that we've collected. for the houseboat build. So we sold the property, and I told the guy, I'd have it all off there by this week. And so I was like, I knew I had to get out there and do that stuff. And I wanted to see that 1,000. I even woke Mary up at 6 o'clock this morning. She's like, it's Saturday. What are you waking me up for? I was like, because I want you to see the 1K, man. Come on. We're getting close to hitting it. Let's do it. And then it didn't hit for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But, well, all that matters is that we hit it.
The internet up there. They're going to try.
See, we'll be on the property some of the Saturdays. We'll try and make it, but Wi-Fi out there is
I know Wi-Fi. It's crazy. Yeah.
Mike and Lisa at DD5, they've got this crazy little box for their Wi-Fi,
really awesome.
And that thing seems to work just about everywhere they go. I mean, like in the camper, everywhere they go. Mike, tell them about that. Leave a post up there if you can, and tell them about your Wi-Fi little box there that you use.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help out this year, right? Oh, let's hope you don't lose power too. Be safe out there.
Definitely.
We know how them western storms are, especially in Oklahoma.
Yeah. That's definitely stay safe in Indiana.
Surprised I haven't heard from my kiddo about some of that stuff.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Because Auntie Ann and Lawton are, they're Broken Arrow is about the same, same on the state wise, just a couple hours apart. And yes, I do know where Broken Arrow is because I've driven through there many, many times. Yeah, it's being stationed in Fort Sill out there. I was a truck driver for an artillery unit, so that was one of our routes going through Broken Arrow and Broken Bow and a couple of them little Indian towns out there. I thought it was all pretty cool, being that mostly Indian territory out there.
Rennie from your old friend Rennie. Was it Rennie?
Who?
Rennie.
It's Renee.
Renee. Oh, Renee. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am like butchering that. Sorry. So sorry.
Renee, hey.
How are you?
I don't see it over here. I wonder why I didn't see it over there. I guess my computer's being slow. I guess yours is faster today. So hi, Renee. Yeah, thank you for coming. We appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
How you been? Let's see. I'm trying to read the chat, y'all, because I know how it is when when everybody else is live. So. Oh, you say cannot see. You need a glasses.
You gotta push over. You can't look at the other screen.
Shoot. See, now I'm feeling the pain.
See everybody talking, and they're talking to each other right now. So, what's going on? What's going on? Anything new?
Well, the new thing going on is I may have figured out what's actually going on with the truck. So.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that.
Living the dream out in Reddick. Oh, cool. Ooh. Reddick, Florida? Is that Reddick, Florida? So life in your 50s, is that Reddick, Florida? Are you out here by us then? If you're out here by us, that's even cooler.
About an hour away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Oh, maybe we'll see you out there sometime. We live up here near the Brunson area, and that's pretty much what the whole houseboat thing was about. We want to build a houseboat and get out here on the Swanee River and be able to show you all some of these cool islands that are out here. Like Mike and I and Mary and Lissa, we rented some pontoon boats. Well, we were supposed to rent pontoon boats one weekend for our birthday to go island hopping out here. Well,
oh, that was nice. Seeing some dolphins.
Yeah, we ended up not getting the pontoons, but we ended up getting 2 other boats, and it was still very cool to go out and see all these little islands, and sandbars and stuff like that. So after that, that's when we really decided to start pushing this houseboat hard. And then of course YouTube came along, and now it's really pushing it hard. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring you on our adventure, and it's gonna be awesome.
I seriously didn't remember you.
Really don't
Life in your
remember
50s.
me. Oh, crazy.
Oh, it's Renee. Oh, okay. So, no, I remembered you, but I didn't know that was your handle on your life in your 50s. Okay, cool. And yes, I remember you very well. With all
I
the,
got your hair.
yep, you got all the little fuzzy dogs.
Oh, I made you cut your hair.
Yeah. Let's see, look at it now.
Yeah.
I got it all back. Now it's just starting to turn gray instead of blonde.
Here comes the age.
Yeah. um,
Oh, congrats. Very 9 years.
not yet. Has it been that long now? That's awesome. 9 years. Wow. Yeah, 'cause I remember when she met him. And she was talking about, what a great guy he was. And the next thing I know, I hear she's getting married. And I'm like, oh, cool. So how's your mom doing? Is your mom still around or what? Let's see, what is it? 45, 45th parallel. Let's see.
Tell the story.
Tell the story. Where was I at? Oh, blonde moment.
We won't talk about turning.
Oh.
I know. Hey, I'll start it. I'll start that conversation. I started when I was 21, so I started very early, and I hate it. I got it from my grandma. So
Renee was a customer, and I had long hair back then, and she's just like, come on, you really got to cut your hair. I think you'd look so good cutting your haircut and everything. And finally, I did it, and I don't know. I didn't think I looked any better, but
oh, why they made you cut your hair?
yeah, she just wanted me to cut it, and I finally gave in. Being the weak kind of guy at that time, I said, what the hell, let me try it. Renee was kind of cute back then, she probably still is pretty cute, but but yeah, she talked me into it, and I did it. And then after that, it was like, I don't know, just I'm just going to let it go back out. I got single again and just said, heck with it, I'm going to let it go back out. And then I met Mary, and Mary didn't even hardly want to talk to me when we first met because I had short hair. And then it started going out, and I kind of wore her down. It helps when you stick the grindstone down good. Come on.
He's silly. He's silly.
She what? Oh, she died. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I'm trying to read it off the phone. Mary's got the better eyes over here. Oh, you need a glasses. I'm not gonna see. Yeah, that and after the military, when I went in the military too, my hair was like way longer than it is now. It was like way down here. And it's kind of funny because I go in there and the guy says, "Hey, you want to keep your hair?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, hold out your freaking hand." I was like, "What?" And he went, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh." The grown man almost cried right there, but I was thinking, being a military brat, I was thinking, well, maybe I'm getting special treatment or something.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna get to keep it pulled back or something now. I got to keep it all right in my pocket.
Oh, that's sad.
3 months after you met your husband. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. Reading off the phone, it's getting worse. You can't read off that. It's difficult. You can't even zoom in, so that makes it even more difficult, especially on the phone.
Right? Yeah. And
you
again,
you gotta have glasses. Yeah. Yeah. So I got the computer right over here, so I can see it all.
Renee, it makes me wonder if Mom wasn't hanging out, man, just long enough to make sure you were taken care of. I've heard stories of that many times. Of like when one passes, the other one is either not far behind it, or when they're kind of like helping each other out. Like in your situation, y'all taking care of each other. And then once she knew you were safe, it was like okay, she could let go. Reading glasses. I don't know if reading glasses would help me or not. Sitting back this far from the phone, I would need like a telescope.
Oh yeah, I know. Recently, I've noticed I need to start needing reading glasses. I need to go to the doctor to get reading glasses or something. My eyes have been going. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, they're right over there.
I got them.
Oh yeah, I've got some reading glasses.
It's you got that snazzy glasses. Yeah.
But
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
Oh, look at there. I look smart. Almost as smart as
Yes, thanks for the like. Yes, hit that like button and push. That is awesome.
So Lori Larkin, where are you from? You know, we always say hi to each other when we're in the chat and the lives and the chats and stuff, and just always curious about where you're from.
That's awesome. 10 likes. That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Michigan Live was number 3. Yes.
Hey, that's awesome. We're just getting going. I know we got 1,000 subscribers, but we're working for it.
I can't wait to see what y'all doing up there on the property. Have you posted another video anytime lately? I'd like to see what y'all are doing up there because, you know, like I told you, all my family is basically all around that whole area up there, like Onway, Wolverine, Petoskey. I mean, I'm pretty much family throughout from one end of Michigan to the other.
And I have Ohio, so I got a lot of family members in Ohio. Tons of them.
You don't feel smarter. Steve McGee says, "Oh, I can see you. You put on your glasses."
Yeah.
The sad part about it is, I put the glasses on, then I can't see this. I can't
That's
see
awesome.
the video very well, but I can read the words. So, where's the trade-off there? So I go. I always used to wonder why my grandfather used to do that. He'd wear them glasses way down like that all the time. Well, now I know. They can see just fine right there, but not reading the damn thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
8 miles off Williston Road on 318. Okay, I know where that's at. That's about where I had that wreck. It's right down there. I think it was 346, 121 and 346, right in that area. Yeah, I was sitting there turning, like 5:30 in the evening, waiting to turn to come home. And next thing I know, some idiot hit us about 80 miles an hour, totaled the car behind me, smushed her right up in between, up and behind me like that. And I mean, she just turned sideways and was just flat. And next thing I know, the guy hit me again, and then got all the way up underneath my truck, picked my truck up like that, moved me like 20 feet, and then shot up from underneath me and hit a tree. And I was like, good Lord, thank God it didn't hardly hurt my truck at all. All it did was rattle my brain a little bit. Yeah, I drive a 2500 Silverado, so it's 4-wheel drive, and it's a pretty big, heavy-duty truck. And I mean, granted, now it took the hitch from level like this and rolled it down to the ground. It was almost pointing straight down to the ground. But a little bit of tailgate and a bumper, and that was good.
Yeah, there's some wildfires going on right now.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because at first it was like felt like a bump until my nose hit the steering wheel a little bit, and I was kind of like, I think I just got hit. And I looked back in the mirror, and that car's sitting sideways, and she just creamed up. And next thing I know, the nose of my truck is down like this, and I'm heading into oncoming traffic. And I was like, whoa, yeah, really? Yeah, he never let off the gas one bit. After he hit her, he hit me again and never let off the gas. So then the funny part about it was I get out of the truck and I'm walking down the middle of the road. Everybody's pulled off to the side of the road, and I'm walking down the middle of the road worried about the girl behind me. And next thing I know, this drunk comes flying through there, clips my elbow, spins me around 3 times, and knocks me into the dirt. And I thought, really? And the cops are like, and what do you want us to do about it? Well, go get him. You think? Hey, choke out. Well, we got better things to worry about. Yeah, okay. We're on 3 acres. We've seen all the goats and chickens and everything out there, and the pigs. Yeah, it was crazy. I'll have to get some pictures of it when it happened, because you would not believe the Nissan compared to what my truck looked like. I mean, I literally had to pull the guy's front fender out of my wheel well of my truck, and I'm out there trying to pull on it, and I'm asking the cops, "Hey, could y'all help me get this out?" They're like, "No, we're just going to tow it. If you can't get it out by yourself, we're just going to tow it." You're not towing my truck. So I called my brother, and Denny came out there and he helped me out, and thank God. And he's like, "Man, I've had a couple of beers." I said, "The cops ain't worried about you having a couple of beers. They're worried about getting me and my truck off the road. So, and they won't let me drive until I have somebody here." Because by then it was starting to hit me a little bit, I was starting to calm down and everything from the adrenaline. And I was like, man, I couldn't believe the guy's whole. And I even brought it home. I threw it in the back of the truck because they wouldn't let me throw it on the road. So I had to throw the guy's whole fender in the back of my truck. I kept it as a souvenir for a while. But I'll have to do a video and show you some of the damage that it happened. All I did was just replace the hitch and the bumper. That was it. I mean, other than that, it didn't hardly do any damage to the truck at all. Little scratches and popped a little trim off the side. That was it. And I got my nerf bar, my step. He hit my step underneath there. That's how far up underneath my truck he was at. But that was crazy. And I was on my way. I was supposed to be coming home from that job, picking up my car hauler, and then going to the beach and helping remove carpet on a beach job over there and do it so we could do all the flooring involved. Never made that one.
Yeah.
So I called my buddy up and I told him, I was like, "Man, I'm not going to make it to the beach tonight." He's like, "Oh, come on, man. We need your trailer." I'm like, "Dude, I just got hit." He's like, "No way." I said, "Yeah." I was sending pictures of everything, and he's like, "Oh my God, only you." And this ain't the first wreck either. It was like, 2014. I hit a semi broadside. A guy turned in front of me in a Winn-Dixie semi, and I hit him broadside in a Bronco at 45 miles an hour. Well, that one broke my neck, both my shoulders, my leg. So that one got me pretty good. About 8 or 10 surgeries later, and here I am.
Crazy. Oh, Michigan Life said they do their videos Tuesdays and Fridays.
That's when you put out videos? It's Tuesdays and Fridays?
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay, cool.
We'll look out for the Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, Mary, she's the one watching all the time. So
yeah, I watch them all.
Everybody, everybody that supports us, she's on there supporting, and if a lot of times we're in a chat and you all say something and she doesn't respond, it's because I'm not there. I'm the one that usually doing all the typing on that part, responding and saying hi and all that stuff.
I'm usually trying to at least say hi.
Yeah. So if you don't get a big response, then she's the quiet one. She's the techie behind the scenes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the one that does the editing. I'm still working on that.
So Michigan Life, well, which one of you is the techie one?
The girl, yeah.
We don't know your name, so I can't call you all by name. What is it? The moral of the story is don't ride with you, right? Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because I've been in a few wrecks, and not one of them my fault. We got our 2017 Honda out here. I'm on my way to my Tampa job, and I'm just in the fast lane behind some other cars, and there's a car in front of me and a car right behind me, and next thing I know, a semi-truck tire blows and clips the front of our car. So
goes under.
Yeah, it goes under the car. The car does a little bounce. That's right. So I pull over on the side of the road, and I see it hit the car behind me, and I don't think much about it. I'm more worried about me getting over. So I get over, and next thing I know, they pull up behind me, and they've got a car identical to ours. It's a 2017 Honda CRV, only it's white. And I look back at them, and their car, the whole front of their car is just like, I'm talking about the headlights and the bumper and the grill and everything's all just smashed all to pieces. And they're like, they get out and they're like, "Oh my God, you okay?" And I'm like, more like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "We seen that thing hit your car, and I think we just ran over it." And I said,
Final destination.
That girl turned around and seen the car, and she was
Pretty
like,
much.
"Oh my God." She goes, you know, and we just put the tag on it this morning to come to Tampa to visit some friends. I was like, oh man, y'all are worried about me, and y'all are the one that took all the damage. So yeah, it is to say stuff like that, crazy stuff happens to me, and I don't know. That's why I drive a Chevrolet 2500 four-wheel drive. It's lifted up off the ground a little bit. And yeah, it's got the big brush guard on the front with the 12,000-pound winch and yeah, the whole 9 yards. Hit me again. Let's see what happens. Like the last guy that hit me, you know, all I did was got my bumper and the hitch a little bit, you know. Quick, easy fix. Because after that Bronco deal, oh man, I mean that guy. I'm in the middle lane. He's on the inside lane, and he swung wide like this in front of me, and then turned right. Well, needless to say, I just slid right into his passenger door and pushed him like 16 feet sideways. You know, 63,000 pounds of truck, and I pushed him 16 feet sideways, pulling a trailer. Well, the trailer comes off of the back of the truck like that, parks itself right where he's pulling in, and then somehow I ended up on the other side of him. Now, granted, when he's turned like this, okay, so he's doing that 90-degree turn, trying to make the turn in there, and there's a power pole and a big phone box sitting there. So how I got between that and him, other than the only thing I could think of is I flipped over top of him. I have no idea. But when I came to, my leg was broke and my other foot was wedged on the brake pedal, and I was praying. All I could remember was the last thing I remember was seeing cars coming at me and thinking, well, wait a minute, I think I'm going the opposite way. Somebody fixed to hit me head on. And then the truck finally came to a stop, and then some guys come running up and said, you know, just sit where you're at. I'm like, no, I think I'm okay. Well, I mean, it really wasn't okay. But then next thing I know, I heard somebody yell fire, and I said, all right, just get me out of this truck. No, you got to stay here. I said, look, I used to be a fireman. I know the risk. Get me out of this truck. So they got me out and carried me over the ground, and thank God they got the fire out. But, you know, and it's really funny because the driver's side of the truck was only 8 inches from the windshield. From the nose of the truck to the windshield was only 8 inches. The passenger side, there wasn't a scratch on that whole side of the truck. I'll have to show you the pictures of that here soon, too. I got some of those. It was pretty wild. And I missed the guy's fuel tank. I skimmed his fuel tank. If I'd hit the fuel tank head on with everything, there's no telling. So again, I'm here. I don't know why, but I'm here. Another moral of the story is don't ride with Gary.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Oh, Renee, you out of here, girl? All right. Thank you, hon. Appreciate you joining us. Yes, we will get together. I'll send you my phone number. All right.
Yeah, that's funny when life in Michigan.
Yeah, Renee, I used to do a lot of work for her a long time ago. Huh? Right.
It's crazy.
And you know, I was a truck driver for about 15 years too. So, you know, like I've had some pretty hairy, scary, you know, deals in the trucking, and like I ran and slept over a guy one day. I didn't even know it. He had got up underneath the truck.
Yes, he is.
Very lucky. Yes, Lori, very lucky. How I managed to survive some of the stuff I've been through, like I don't have a clue. Like coming out of Seattle, Washington, and getting up in the mountains and losing the trailer brakes on your tractor trailer, and having to slide down the other side of the mountain with no trailer brakes whatsoever. You know, guys were on the radio going, "Well, they'll pick you up at the bottom," and then here I am sitting in the truck stop when they pull up, and they're like, "You made it." I said, "Yeah, I made it." Sandy Wilkerson, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome, and thank you on the congratulations. Yeah, it took a minute, but we're here. 1K.
Yeah, that short really helped us out a bunch.
Yes, it did.
We got to get Michigan Life up there so they can start getting up there with us too. All of us little baby channels, you know, we gotta stick together.
Hey. You gotta start with somewhere. We all started out with 0, but we getting there.
Yep.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't went to,
Well, the starting soon is we're right now. I've been working. I just finished up a truck today doing exhaust systems, but the next one is getting my truck, the Beast, back up there on the lift and see if I can't get this transmission.
yeah, I'm hoping that'll come soon.
Our main
I want
goal,
my car back.
yeah, and our main goal is to get this houseboat floating. We have to get it out to the river to do a float test to see where she's going to balance at. Because we've already got the frame sitting there. Now I've got all the lights. I've got tons of LED lights. I've got the electrical panels. Pretty much got it all. I got the water heater. Now I just got to get it in the river. Once I can get it in the river, then we're good to go. This transmission doing its thing really kind of put a damper on my
Really set us back on it. But we will be definitely getting there.
I mean, I'm almost tempted to go get a friend of mine and just say, hey, just hold this here for me. Just take it out there and just do it. Give it a test, man. See what it does. And that way I can start building on it because then I'll know my weights and where I got to balance everything out. This one, we're going to do this boat a little bit different. I don't know if y'all have seen the boat, but it's got we got the floor system there. But then we've got another floor system that raises up above that. And I don't know if y'all can see me in the camera. I guess I need to get over here for that.
Yeah, a little bit.
So this floor system sits like this far above it. So we're gonna have a step down. So when you walk out of the houseboat itself, you'll be able to step down on the front deck, and it's gonna be about 8 or 9 feet out there. So we'll have plenty of room for tables and what have you, and then it's gonna be covered as well.
Yeah.
And then the top deck, we're gonna have the top deck set up there. So we're gonna put a gas fireplace up there or fire pit up there. Just
and a slide.
And a slide, yeah. I've already got a slide for it.
Shorty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm for fun, man. Come on. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can't have fun, right? Well, I say old, but I still feel 30.
Yeah, you can still slide down the slide. Water, so you'll be good.
What do we got?
Well,
yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, this is really awesome. I can't wait. I just can't wait to get it down on the river.
Just do the float test, and then the rest of it will just fly.
Yeah, everything else will be coming right into play.
Yeah. Oh, and then the roof on the shop. I just got all the metal for that, and again, it's a junk to gem. Because I built that whole shop out there basically for I think $25 I have into that whole thing out there. I mean, that's the wiring and the screws and everything. And now I'm going to be extending it out farther, so it's going to be coming out another like 22 feet for the roof system and go all the way over to the lift. Well, I just got all that for free, so now I just got to get some 2x6s rounded up, and I'll be putting that on soon. So that'll be cool looking, because in Florida, it's the sun is brutal, man. I mean, in the South area, but Florida especially, the sun is brutal. Like you get out there on the slab, and it kills you. But I've also got an AC unit that I'm fixing to pump air out there too, so I'll be blowing down on the slab while I'm out there working. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you on congratulations on 1K.
Thank you
so much. Thank you on the.
Now we just gotta get our watch hours and start getting a check.
Yeah.
Support this boat fund.
Yeah, for real.
That's really what a lot of this whole channel was about. Was just so we
you
could
guys on adventures too.
Yeah, and be able to share some of the stuff that we see, because if you've never been on the Swanee River, it's nothing like any of the lakes or anything in any part of the world that I've seen before. And I've lived pretty much every state there is, I think, or at least been through it. So I think I've lived in 12 or 13 states in the United States, and I've lived in Germany as well. So what's that? Redoing a travel trailer. Yeah, they are. Yes. They are. Actually, there's a fifth wheel sitting out in front of my property right now that's needing some remodeling. So, you know, anybody that wants a nice fifth wheel that just needs the inside, it's got to slide out and everything. Everything works on it. It just needs all the new woodwork and some flooring and stuff like that, and the roof put on it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a camper
Oh, yeah,
that we
yeah.
just sold. Like I wish we'd have been doing YouTube back then when we did that one. These people called me up one day and said, "How much to haul this camper and this car off?" And I thought, "Oh, I don't know. Let me come look at it." So he's
Yeah.
like, we don't have title for any of this stuff because it was our mom or our aunt or something, and she died, and we don't know where it's at. But we just want them gone. So I think they ended up giving us what, $300 or $200 to haul it off. Brought it home, and Mary and I spent what, a weekend
Yeah, it was like a weekend. We
Yeah.
did all. It was actually nice.
cleaning it out and redoing the door and the front corner of it, and
Yeah.
putting some paint on it, and ended up selling it for what did we get out of
Oh,
$500 or something, $800.
Yeah, something like that. We wasn't really trying to get too much off of it because
No.
we got it for good. And it was a good friend of ours' buddy. So,
Yeah,
or
and we were-
brother, actually. So
And we were helping out.
We just helping him out.
Yeah, and plus we were, it's set on our other property, and we ended up renting it for, God, almost a year. So we got, over $3,000 out of it already. So, pretty much giving it to him was a bonus, So,
Helping somebody out.
yeah.
So it was
They needed a
good.
place, and it was available. So he's like, I said, make me an offer, and there it went.
Let's try paint.
Let's trade paint. Hey, brother.
Guys, welcome. Thanks for coming in. From Oklahoma.
Let's trade paint.
And
Here's one for you.
Did you go to the Oklahoma, the event there? The Okie? The Okie Homestead. The Expo, yeah.
That's what it was, Expo,
Yeah, the Expo.
So let's trade paint. I got a question for you because I remember seeing in one of the lives one night, somebody thought you were a painter, and I was, needless to say, with my hand sometimes, all I could think, I was trying to type it fast enough. That, no, I think let's trade paint is more the racing, right? Is that what you do? Is it in the racing or demolition or what? I'm curious to know. It's going slow. So yeah, I'm trying to read at the same time, keep up. Andy answered something.
We're giving a clap out. Ridge Life isn't here. But we still love Ridge Life.
Yeah, Tim, he's a hoot now. That guy is.
Man.
So hey guys, here's the star of our short. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. This is the big boy. This is the star of the show, the short there. His name is Bailey.
He's the one that loves to jump in the water at any time.
And he's the big boy of the bunch. He's about 70 pounds versus about 50 or 60 on the rest of them. So
yeah.
And he's one of the puppies, believe it or not, of the Sadie and Smokey.
No, he is the baby.
And he's the biggest goofball and the most protected one of the bunch
too.
So.
He is. But he is so
super sweet, yeah.
Sensitive. My sensitive boy. Yeah, a cutie.
Okay, so let's trade paint. I was curious about that. Is that what it's all about? Is the racing? I haven't had a chance to check out your channel very well yet, but I've been wanting to. I just haven't had time last week. Because we do have a video coming out of I think did it get posted yet? Of the door?
No, I'm working on that. That's why I told him I was having we've been having some technical difficulties. Gonna spit it out.
One of my customers is Wes Burden Shocks, and he's like an engineer. He was an engineer for Hendricks Motorsports for a long time, and he's now one of my good customers. I do a lot of work for him. What is it? What did he say? Trying to read it right. Let's trade paint. Oh, I still know how it's that. Dirt car, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So that's where it did come from, was about the racing and stuff. So that's cool. And like I was telling you, one of my customers, Wes Burton, he's look him up. He's builds shocks and stuff like that for NASCAR, and now he's an engineer for a lot of race teams and helps them out and stuff. So here's our shorty, y'all. She finally made it. I got to get this big
Yeah,
water
big boy.
dog.
Yeah, I got big boy right here. He's trying to. He wants to
Being photo bomber like.
take over the live right now.
Well, say hi.
Hello. Yeah, there's Shorty. Excuse me.
Yeah. So anyway, that video's coming out there. I went out to his shop. He bought another shop, so I'll have to show you some of that. I'll take some video of some of his shop here soon, and some of the cool stuff that he does out there. So anyway, at his house, he's got a garage and it's got a little lean-to
thank
onto
you,
it.
Junkie Jim or Auntie Ann.
So we took I took the garage door out because he decided he's got
close up everything.
all this memorabilia from racing and all that stuff, and he's like, it's all packed in boxes. I want a place to put it, be able to work out and stuff like that. So that video is coming out probably the next day or two. Like I said,
yeah, we've been having some computer problems at the moment, but I am working on it today. So
thank you, dear.
Hopefully, that will be coming out tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm crossing my fingers.
Right.
I'm really crossing my fingers that video will be coming out tomorrow. If not, we'll post something else. Maybe something of the dogs or something. But I do have that. I'm working on that right now. It's in the mix. I was hoping the download process will go fast, but you know how technology is. Yeah, I know. Auntie Ann, my thunderstorm's going through Auntie Ann right now. Just to go. But I'm so glad that you guys have came to our channel and
Let's Trade Paint. Yeah, anytime you got a question about something, I got I was saying earlier, there's pretty much nothing I cannot build or fix. I mean, I own a construction company here, so I mean, this is pretty much what I do for a living anyway. I mean, and like some of the projects like the buggy there, I mean, that was just a fluke idea that we threw together in a weekend. We had a pipe bender and we had some scrap laying around, and we thought, let's wonder what we can do with one of these things, because we got a junk four-wheeler that we traded for an old junk generator, and then we found this go-kart on the side of the road one day, brought it home, and it ran. So I thought, well, let's take the motor off of it. Let's stretch this thing out. So we basically take a four-wheeler and we split it in half, stretched it out, built a little cage over top of it, and then we bought a motor off Amazon. It's a 250, and that thing, 4 forward gears and reverse, and that thing is flat out scary. It's about 60 miles an hour of hold on real tight, and your butt cheeks are gonna punch up the seat hard. I'm telling you. I've been in some pretty fast cars, but that little thing, when it's only that high off the ground.
Thank you, Michigan Life.
Was they out of here?
They're gonna go get dinner done.
Oh. So, Michigan Life, real quick before you leave, what's your names?
What is their name?
Is it in the video? Glenda Bendel, hey, how are you?
Hey, welcome.
Yay.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Let's Trade Paint. I'm going to be, I broke the steering on it recently, so I got to get out there and get it back on there and kind of tweak it a little bit. But that's coming out soon, because that was like one of the first things that we did with the video over here was just showing it. And I haven't had a chance to get out there and put it back together and show y'all, see how you
we messed with it a little bit, but we still need to do the front.
Yeah.
The front needs to be done a little bit torquing more.
Considering I threw that thing together in a weekend with a motor off and bought off Amazon for $500. I mean, some scrap tires off some old junk four-wheelers.
I am shown.
Good. Clarissa and what?
And Jason.
Oh, Clarissa and Jason. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet y'all. Definitely. So who does most of the chatting? Clarissa or Jason?
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to find out which one does it. Because he doesn't do it.
You don't think he does it?
I mean, I'm saying you don't do it. You don't.
Okay, so yeah, Clarissa. Kind of like Clarissa. What's that movie? Um, Silence of the Lambs. Clarissa. I always thought that was kind of a cool name, Clarissa. Anyway, 'cause, I mean, it's just not one you hear a lot. So,
Yeah,
and I think it's a real old name, if I'm not mistaken.
Profession. We're getting down to there.
All right, we gotta get this lowered up my lap here. All right, Bailey.
We got big boys just hanging out here trying to take over here.
He's a star on YouTube already, so he thinks he ought to be in all of them now.
Shorty, a little bit more. So you guys can be heard.
Yeah, let me get over here a little bit. Let her in here. Oh, Clarice, that's right.
Clarice.
Yep, yeah, Clarice. Yep. Sorry about that. I knew I was missing something on that, but I could hear it in my head. Great grandma's man, that's cool. My great grandmother lived to 104.
Yeah.
And she was a hoot. Growing up, she was always the real calm, real chilled type of person. You never heard her cuss or anything. She'd drink her red wine. You see her take her aspirin every night. 104. When she turned 100, next thing you know, it was red wine every day, and you'd hear the cuss words coming out, and I'm like, good Lord, Granny. She's like, hey, I made it to 100. I can live now.
Oh, thank you, Dream Dreamers. We've tried. We've been trying. We tried to do this one, and you guys have been awesome to come in here and give us some people to talk to this time.
Yes, but like
last time, more.
Last time, we had was Mike and listen.
So we had like 5 people in here. Yeah, we did. We had like 5 people, but hey, we had a lot more, and I'm glad that you guys came in, and I'm glad that maybe you guys will come back for next Saturday. That would be awesome, and we'll be telling you more. Hopefully, good news on that truck of his.
Yes, because it's kind of funny. If anybody knows anything about 4L80Es, let me know, because I've been told that the torque converter went out. But it's funny because I can start the truck up and no problem, hit my gear, take off. I can ride, a few hundred feet, and then nothing, just stops. Like nothing, no gear, no nothing, no slippage in between, just quit. Put the truck in park, shut it off, start it back up. Now I can take off and go another 100 feet till it gets warm. And then the longer I let it sit, the more it'll take off and go. So it's kind of funny moving this. I got this 40-foot camper out here that we had to move from across the street that I'm turning into a hauler for my backhoe, and it backed up to it, took off. I only had to shut it off and start it one time, and it backed the thing out of there and took off and pulled it down the road. I have no clue. So I'm starting to wonder if the transmission isn't burnt or if it's just something I did in there when I was taking it apart. So anybody got any ideas on that one? Fill me in, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and thank you, Glenda. Yes.
Thank you, Glenda. I know. We were working on that. Now we need our hours. So we're gonna be working on that too. So
So getting back to the story, what was next? Was the next video coming out is my buddy Wes.
About the door.
Oh yeah, he wanted to take the garage door also. It didn't really give me any details about what he was doing until he was on his way back from racing. He said, look, can you put a French door in there, a set of French doors? And I was like, if you buy them and get the stuff, yeah, I can do it. So that's coming out soon. So yeah, that's what he did. The next thing I know, I was taking the whole garage door out and building French doors. And of course, they don't make trim especially for these doors, especially when it's only 8 foot wide. So
yeah.
I had to basically customize all my trim.
And what else you're doing right now with them?
Mm-hmm.
What happened unexpected?
Oh yeah, then a septic tank backed up on it, so we're working on doing that next.
It's the electronic on the transmission.
Okay. So you think maybe when I change the filter, maybe I hit something in there?
Because that's just so weird. Because it was.
It's a brand new transmission, and yeah.
In the video, we just replaced everything. We replaced all that stuff.
I'm reading it. Yep.
So.
Yeah, I can see it right here.
It was like, yeah.
So, all right, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Is I'm gonna take that thing up and put it up on the lift. It's kind of funny today when it was trying to take off. It was like in and out, hard on the gears. And the more I'd rev it, the harder it hit. And so I'm like, okay, well, that's almost like low fluid, but I know the fluid's topped off. So I was starting to think that same thing. Maybe the filter's hitting the wire up in there when I changed the filter because I was pretty tired that night when I was putting that last little bit together. So makes you wonder if I didn't do something. So I'm going to try that this week. I've got a couple days off that I can take it and put it up on the lift and do that. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Straight Paint. I appreciate that. I'm going to try that. I agree. I'm just wondering if it ain't a plug that came loose when I was doing that.
Yeah, we'll just have to check it out. Or planning on putting it back up on the lift anyway. So
yeah. And I've got another transmission the guy's building for me up in Mass. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's building me one with the Kevlar bands and the whole 9 yards. So I just need it to go for right now. I'd love to be able to bring the equipment up here and be able to do some work up here and show come on and tell them what a real tractor is. So I can't brag about little tow truck over here because it's only a 1954 Ford. So we can't brag on it too much, even though. That little tractor right there, for what I gave for that little tractor, rocks it, man. I mean, that tractor has done 10 times what it should have ever done.
Yeah, that tractor has done a lot of stuff. And I know we got like 2 more minutes left. And we really do appreciate that everybody that came in here and celebrated our 1K subs. That is the most awesome thing. And I know that there was one more thing that we wanted, that another video that we're working on.
Yeah. And let's try paint real quick. I don't think the filter did it any either, but I'm thinking when I put it up in there, I don't know. Like I said, it was late that night and I was real tired. I'm wondering if I just didn't pull a plug loose or maybe pinched one of the wires that went up there beside the filter. So that's why I'm starting to wonder if maybe the filter ain't in there right, and it's not getting, that suction there like it should. Because it's kind of funny when it revved up a little while ago. It's the first time when it revved up, all of a sudden it started hitting hard, and I was sitting at a little bit of an angle, so it makes me wonder if I didn't do that. But yes, sorry about that, Mary.
That's okay.
Yes, we're definitely gonna be having another video coming out tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll come out tomorrow.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll come out. But we'll be putting some more videos coming out.
We got a few ready, about ready, but
we just been having some difficulties with the computer and some. It's just been a little nuts.
Yeah.
But we'll be getting those out for you guys to check them all out. And I know your service is probably going woo everywhere, just going everywhere.
Anyway.
But I'm glad that you guys all stopped in here tonight, and it is our time to wrap this up.
Yep.
And we're going to say good night.
And actually 11 people, so thank you all. We actually broke the record tonight. Thank you.
21. Thank you guys.
Love you guys. See you soon. Thanks.
Have a good night. Bye. Bye.